You're about to become unrecognizable. This video will show you exactly how to rebuild yourself and surprise everyone who thought they had you figured out. That's not a promise. That's what the next minutes will prove. But first, answer this. Are you tired of being the version of you that everyone predicted? The one who almost made it? The one who talks about change but never becomes it? Are you scared that 5 years from now nothing will be different? Same body, same bank account, same relationships that drain you, same face you avoid in the mirror. Here's the hard part. People around you have already decided who you are. Your family has a version of you locked in their head. Your friends expect you to stay the same. You've stopped believing you can change. That belief is what's keeping you stuck. But what if you could rebuild yourself so completely people felt uncomfortable around you? Not because you look different, because the person they knew is gone. Stay until the end. The third step in this video is the one most people skip. And skipping it is exactly why they never surprise anyone. You are not stuck because you're lazy. You are not stuck because you lack discipline. You are stuck because you're still operating as your old self. That old self was built by your worst days, by your biggest failures, by the harshest things anyone ever said about you. Every time you try to change, that old self pulls you back. That's not weakness. That's identity. And identity is stronger than motivation. Think about it. How many times have you tried to fix your life? A new diet, a new job search, a midnight promise to yourself. How long did it last? Less than 3 weeks, usually. That's not a coincidence. Motivation fades in days. Identity lasts forever. If you don't rebuild your identity, you'll keep failing at the same goals, year after year. This is why most people never manage to rebuild themselves. They chase quick fixes. They chase hacks. They chase 7-day challenges. They never touch the actual foundation. A house built on a cracked foundation collapses again, no matter how many times you repaint the walls. Here's the uncomfortable part. If you don't fix this today, you already know tomorrow. Same excuses, same scrolling, same you, 1 day older. That should scare you a little. It should scare you enough to do something different. But here's the good news. Identity can be rebuilt on purpose, piece by piece. The same way it was built the first time, through repetition. Just this time, you're in control. You decide who walks out the other side. Stay with this. In a few minutes, you'll see exactly where this rebuild starts. And it's not where you think. Think about the moment you don't tell anyone about. The night you felt like you were watching your own life from outside it. Maybe it was a breakup that broke more than your heart. Maybe it was a bank account that made you feel sick. Maybe it was your own reflection and you couldn't hold eye contact with it. That moment wasn't failure. That was your old self finally cracking open. Most people think rock bottom is the end. It's not. It's demolition. You can't rebuild on a structure that's already broken. You have to clear it first. Rock bottom does that, whether you ask for it or not. Here's something that might surprise you. Every person you admire, every unrecognizable transformation you've seen, started with a moment like this. They just didn't stay there. They asked one hard question. What version of me created this? Uncomfortable question, but it's the only one that leads anywhere. If you skip this step, if you numb it or bury it in busyness, it follows you. It resurfaces in a year, in 5 years, dressed differently, asking the same question again. That should concern you. The longer you avoid it, the harder the eventual collision. But here's the part that should give you chills, the good kind. The lower you've fallen, the more room you have to rebuild. A person who's lost everything has nothing left to protect, no image to maintain. That's terrifying. It's also an advantage. Ask yourself right now, what is your rock bottom? Is it happening already, or are you circling it, refusing to land? Nothing fixes itself, but everything can be rebuilt. Once the old structure is cleared, you need a blueprint. You need to know exactly what to remove and exactly what to build in its place. That blueprint starts next. and it starts with something you'll need to let go of completely. Here's the first piece of the blueprint. Most advice tells you to add something new, a new habit, a new routine. That's backwards. Before you build the new version of you, you have to let go of the old one, not manage it, erase it. Every time you say, "I'm just not a disciplined person," you feed the old identity. Every time you say, "This is just how I am," you protect the version of you that's keeping you stuck. That sentence feels harmless. It's not. It's a life sentence, and you write it daily without noticing. Here's the truth. Your brain doesn't care about your goals. It cares about staying consistent with who it thinks you are. If you believe you're someone who quits, your brain will sabotage every attempt to finish something, just to stay consistent. That's not weakness. That's your brain protecting an identity, even a bad one. This is why willpower alone fails. You can push through a few weeks of change. Eventually, your brain pulls you back to the identity it recognizes. Same couch, same excuses. If you don't consciously erase that old identity, it wins. Every time. So how do you erase it? Stop describing yourself using your past failures. Stop saying, "I've always been like this." Every time that sentence tries to come out, interrupt it. Treat it like a costume from a role you no longer play. Take it off. Most people never get past this step. They install new habits on top of an identity that's still screaming, "This isn't you." That's why change doesn't stick. This is the real first step in learning how to rebuild yourself and surprise everyone who thought they knew you. But erasing the old you leaves a gap, and that gap is dangerous if you don't fill it fast. Next, you'll learn exactly how to install a version of you nobody will recognize. Remember the question from the start of this video? Whether you're scared that 5 years from now, nothing will be different? This section answers it. The gap left behind after erasing your old identity has to be filled fast, or it refills on its own, and default always looks like the old you. Here's how you install the new one. It starts with a decision, not a feeling. Most people wait to feel ready. That's backwards. Confidence doesn't come before change. It comes after proof. You have to decide who you're becoming before you have any evidence it's true. Here's where it gets hard. The moment you decide, your brain fights back. It reminds you of every past failure. This is exactly where most people quit. Not in month 3, right here, in the first few days when discomfort peaks. If you know this is coming, it won't catch you off guard. So how do you make the new identity stick? Small, undeniable proof. Not massive changes overnight. Tiny actions your brain can't argue with. You said you're becoming disciplined. Then make your bed. Small, but it's proof. You said you're someone who finishes things. Then finish one small task today. Fully. No distractions. Your brain doesn't believe big declarations. It believes patterns. Every action casts a vote for the old you or the new you. There is no neutral choice. Here's something that should surprise you. Most people are one identity away from becoming unrecognizable. Not one skill, not one opportunity, one identity. That version of you doesn't need more talent or more luck. It needs proof. Proof that stacks day after day. One bad day doesn't undo the rebuild, unless you let it become a story about who you really are. Guard that story closely. Once you make it through this phase, you stop relying on motivation completely. Next, you'll learn what actually carries you the rest of the way. And it's far more boring than motivation. It's also far more powerful. Motivation lied to you. It made you think that wanting something enough was the same as following through. But motivation is a feeling. Feelings don't show up on command. That's why you can feel unstoppable for 2 days, then slide right back by the weekend. That's not a flaw in you. That happens to everyone who relies on a feeling. Here's the concerning part. If motivation has been driving your attempts to change, you've been building on sand the whole time. Sand shifts. It collapses the moment things get hard. You need something that doesn't care how you feel today. You need a system. A system is boring. That's exactly why it works. Same actions, same time, every day, no matter your mood. No decision-making involved. No relying on willpower at 7 in the morning when your bed is warm. Let's make it real. Motivation says, I'll work out when I feel ready. A system says, I train at 6. No negotiation. Motivation says, I'll save what's left over. A system says, money moves to savings automatically before you see it. Motivation asks permission. A system doesn't. Here's something that should surprise you. Every unrecognizable transformation you've ever admired wasn't running on motivation by month 2. It was running on systems, automatic and boring. The version of you that surprises everyone isn't the most inspired version. It's the most automated one. But systems fail in the wrong environment. Your surroundings either support the new identity or quietly sabotage it. Phone next to your bed, you'll scroll. Junk food in the kitchen, you'll eat it. This isn't about willpower. It's about designing your space so the old identity has nowhere left to hide. Picture this for a second. Once your identity is rebuilt and your systems run without effort, there's a version of you waiting. A version so different, people do a double take. Family members go quiet mid-sentence. Old friends ask what happened to you and mean it as a compliment. That version is closer than you think. Picture this. Same street, same mirror you've been avoiding, but the person in it isn't you, not the current you. This version stands differently. Shoulders back, not from arrogance, but because they finally have nothing left to hide from. This is the version of you that got rebuilt, one decision at a time. Picture someone from your old life seeing you again. Someone who watched you struggle. Someone who quietly doubted you'd change. They see you and they hesitate. Not just because you look different. Something underneath that. The way you carry yourself. The way you speak slower, calmer. Like someone who finally has real confidence instead of a performance of it. That hesitation on their face, that flicker of wait, is that really you? That's what it feels like to rebuild yourself and surprise everyone. Now picture the quieter version. No audience, just you, at the end of an ordinary day, realizing you didn't have to force any of it today. The workout happened, the work got done, the old excuses didn't even show up to argue. That silence, the absence of the constant internal fight, that's not boring. That's peace. Almost nobody tells you peace is the actual finish line, not applause from other people. Here's what should hit you. That future version isn't a fantasy. It's built from the exact steps in this video. Erase the old identity. Install the new one through small, undeniable proof. Replace motivation with systems. That's the entire blueprint. You already have everything you need. But here's the mirror you need to look into before we finish. That future version is waiting on one decision. Not tomorrow, not Monday, not after one more show or one more scroll. The gap between who you are and who you just pictured closes every day, in one direction or the other. There's no standing still. So which direction is it going to be? Earlier you were told to stay until the end, because there was a step most people skip. Here it is. It's not a hidden trick. It's simpler and harder than that. The step people skip is starting today. Not researching more. Not waiting for Monday. Not waiting for the perfect moment that never comes. The step people skip is one small action taken in the next 10 minutes. That's the entire secret behind every unrecognizable transformation. Not more information. Action taken now, while the identity is still soft enough to shape. Here's your decision point. You now know how to rebuild yourself and surprise everyone who thought they had you figured out. You know the old identity needs to be erased, not managed. You know the new one gets installed through small proof, not big declarations. You know motivation was never going to carry you, but a system will. 5 years from now, someone will look at you and either say, you haven't changed at all, or go quiet, searching for the words to ask what happened to you. Both futures are still open. Only one of them requires something from you today. If this video meant something to you, don't just watch it and move on. Subscribe, not for anyone else, but as your own first proof that this time is different. Come back tomorrow and the day after. Rebuilding yourself doesn't happen in one video. It happens one decision at a time, starting with this one. The old version of you ends today. The unrecognizable version starts now.